Normally, I would be making this on a phone, but I feel like my phone knows more about me than I do. I'm scared to even use it anymore, but whenever I lose it, I wake up the next day and it's right next to me. But let me tell you about this phone. I live in Massachusetts, in Taunton, to be specific. Every summer, I go to the Brocken Fair with my friends and have a good festival. That was the summer before the pandemic. Of course, I was reading this Ferris wheel and I dropped my phone while trying to get a perfect picture. It was destroyed. I had no service on it, so I was left to buy a completely new one. I bought a pre-owned phone. It was cheap, but I was left curious why no one had bought it yet. It was a raw few $100, but it's normal for an iPhone. After buying it, I charged it. The data from the last owner had now been erased. This phone was entirely old, so I ended up going to the settings to reset the data on it, because I did not want anything to happen. But when I went to settings, something felt off. I couldn't make it out, so I figured, ah, it's probably nothing. But I searched throughout all of the settings and this was no factory reset. I even tried using the trick where it opens a menu to erase data. It just simply wasn't there. I was confused. There was supposed to be a way to factory reset all of the data, but I couldn't find it anywhere. Eventually, I gave up. I ended up snooping around. I had tech support scheduled the other day. They said they would be able to factory reset it. I checked the messages. They were texted from 5 years ago, saying messages from the original owner's mother and girlfriend. First, I decided to check his mother's text. There were texts warning him about car crashes and around where he was and he knew here. But then I got a glimpse of his name, Jackson James. I looked his name up and all I got was a missing person search. Jackson James was presumed dead, but on the exact day I got the phone, his body was found buried under cement. Many people made rumors that he was murdered and then buried. Everything was there where his body was, except for one thing, his phone. But I figured these are all just rumors. They don't mean that they are 100% true. But just as I finished the article, the phone got a message. The message was from James Jackson. That's exactly what it said. I expectly got frightened and creeped out. Maybe it was some prank, some extremely stupid, mean prank to mess with me. But this message was shocked me. What if your tech support to get rid of the last thing of my extensions died the same exact day? Why? I texted back. How did you get this number and leave me alone? I don't even know you. All he said was, what if, and then he never said anything else. That was enough screen time for one day. I thought it was going to be a one time thing. Little did I know, it was only the beginning. The next day, I waited for the tech support. As I waited, I sat back and watched TV. There was a news flash. Two tech support members somehow crashed. No evidence of anything else. This crash killed 50 people on this highway, being a lethal death. It could have been a suicide to kill more, but as the officer said, there is no way to confirm it. And then I got a text. Did you like my present? Anything is possible. I texted back furiously, trying to curse at him, and I got a message. Error sending text. I tried to text tech support, but when I did, there were large amounts of glitches all over the phone, but then they slowed down. They sent a video. I was scared to watch it, but I overcome myself. It was a video of the dead bodies, and then as I was about exit out of the video, two the same exact person ripped out of the bodies, spreading blood and guts all over his camera. The two people said, "I hope you don't had your present." There was an intense wrapped around one of their necks, being eaten, making more of a mess. The power button wasn't working. I tried to exit off the video, and they said, "The show isn't over yet, there's still more." I threw the phone out of the window, and then I heard the TV. "You can't leave something you entered." "Not yet." I smashed my TV. The last thing I heard was, "I'm hungry still. Maybe one more person. The person who didn't accept our present. We are coming." I hit the TV over and over again, repeatedly. I knew what was going to happen. I was next. They were going to kill me. I go to sleep hoping that all what happened was not actually going to happen. I ended up sleeping with a bunch of gruesome deaths and them coming to me. You shouldn't have ran. I wake up quickly. The phone was on the charger. It had no scratches. It seemed like a dream. And there was a factory reset button. I went to press it and then knock, knock, knock. Who was it? I looked outside. There was a blown trail. I blinked and was gone. I answered the door and it was glitched. It was tech support. I let them at the phone and then the phone factory said open was gone. "You are really quippable. Now you are over. I told you. We were coming and now we are here." I could feel myself being ripped apart and then waking up on the couch normally. It happened over and over again. Why was I so guilty? Until I realized the factory reset button was there. Just I was going to press it, it disappeared. Gone. Just as they killed me again. Stuff on my computer wrote. I finished it. It was a warning. Be careful on new text. It can lead you to death.